Welcome to our channel, where today we delve into an extraordinary story that transcends mere currency to touch upon the realms of rarity, value, and human fascination. Have you ever stumbled upon a coin and casually tossed it aside, thinking it was just another piece of change? Well, for some, a single 1-cent coin, minted in 1986, is not just a small denomination but a literal goldmine, with a reported value soaring to an astounding $270 million due to a series of remarkable errors and mistakes that have occurred during its production. What makes this particular coin so deeply valuable, you might wonder? As we unravel the layers of this captivating tale, we will explore the intricate details of its minting process, how those errors came to be, and the resounding impact they have had on collectors and numismatists worldwide. To understand why the 1986 1-cent coin commands such staggering value, we must first look at the context in which it was produced. The United States Mint, responsible for the production of the nation's coins, has always aimed for precision, but mistakes can occur even in the most controlled environments. From the start, the minting process involves a series of intricate steps where metal is pressed into dies, stamps are applied with tightening pressure, and each coin is shaped with the utmost care. However, due to factors such as equipment malfunction, human error during production, or even foreign materials contaminating the coin strikes, anomalies can arise. In the specific case of the 1986 1-cent coin, it's rumored that a combination of a misalignment in the machinery and a flaw in the dies led to an astonishing error. Coins were produced that were missing significant details that should have been etched onto their surface. For a collector, the value of a coin can hinge on its condition, rarity, and the specific errors it may possess, with this particular 1986 1-cent coin exhibiting an incredible double die error and a significant dropping of the mint mark that reflects its value. The double die error occurs when a coin is struck multiple times, leaving behind a pattern where certain letters or numbers appear to be out of alignment or doubled. Coin collectors, particularly those in the know, are acutely aware that such rare features elevate the coin's desirability, making them stop and take notice. In essence, while the average coin collector may casually purchase a 1986 1-cent coin for face value, the errors that have made a few select examples precious rarities transform them into objects of staggering worth, setting the foundation for this $270 million valuation. Furthermore, the dropping of the mint mark, which designates where the coin was struck, adds another layer of intrigue. Collectors often seek coins that showcase deformations and mistakes, causing them to be perceived variously as novelties or artifacts of historical significance. A 1986 1-cent coin missing its mint mark offers not only a fascinating glimpse into the coin's production history but also binds it to the stories of minting processes that have gone awry. It's a potent reminder that even the smallest pieces of currency can contain within them the tales of human fallibility and serendipitous discovery that drive collector passion. As we delve deeper, one cannot ignore how the sheer rarity of these coins has created a lucrative market and unprecedented desirability amongst numismatists. As investors scour the globe for unique and noteworthy finds, the difficulties of securing such a rare coin naturally elevate its market price exorbitantly. The 1986 1-cent coin, with its well-documented mistakes, has caught the eye of both casual enthusiasts and serious investors alike, driving the competition for ownership to a fever pitch. As word spread about the existence of these rare coins, the phenomenon intensified. The potential investors began to realize just how much money could be made by acquiring such pieces, thrusting this relatively obscure coin into the limelight. The emotional narrative of such a find, the thrill of discovery, the chance to nab an impressive gem that could turn a modest investment into millions, has captivated many, pushing prices higher as people clamor to secure a piece of numismatic history. Even beyond the initial allure of rarity and error, one has to consider the influence of online auctions, forums, and social media on the value of these coins. In an age where connections can form at the click of a button, collectors can share their finds and champion their treasures like never before. This rich tapestry of community has fueled a healthy competition for who can discover and obtain the most extraordinary coins, including the elusive 1986 1-cent coin. Through these online platforms, stories are shared, findings are discussed, and the community rallies around these pieces, further driving their worth. For collectors, the allure of possessing something extraordinary becomes intertwined with their identity, as they strive to build a collection that showcases not just coins but narratives woven from history, rarity, and human experience. Another significant aspect fueling interest in the 1986 1-cent coin relates to the broader context of coin collecting itself. Those involved in the hobby often speak to its meditative qualities, providing a connection to the past that draws them in. Coins serve as tangible artifacts, connecting us to previous generations. They evoke nostalgia, remnants from the times when they were circulated represent moments in history, making these pieces much more than simple currency. They often encapsulate stories, cultural significance, and societal milestones. The emergence of the 1986 1-cent coin as a prized gem in the collector's universe has further complicated this narrative. As its value skyrocketed, the simple act of coin collecting transformed into an investment strategy for many, prompting discussions around speculation, rarity, and the economics of collecting itself. The resultant dynamics within the market only serve to amplify its appeal. Collectors view their quest for unique specimens as both a hobby and potential financial investment. Much like trading cards or vintage toys, coins can create an exciting blend of emotional attachment and strategic decision-making, with the 1986 1-cent coin effectively functioning at the intersection of history and investment potential. Moreover, the allure of the prospect that a mere penny could yield an eye-popping return on investment has captured widespread attention, perfect for media coverage that feeds the frenzied interest of the general public. As stories emerge in popular culture around similar finds, the 1986 1-cent coin is swept along in the current of fascination. News segments spotlight the astonishing finds of collectors, reaching audiences far beyond the specialized realm of numismatics. This builds momentum around the coin's notoriety, casting it further into the public eye and prompting curious individuals to scour through their own change in the hopes of stumbling upon a hidden treasure. The turns of fate that lead to these discoveries can often be cinematic, a fresh purchaser prying open a dusty showbox only to uncover rare coins forgotten amidst the clutter lays the groundwork for enthralling storytelling. For the unaccustomed eye, the journey of a single 1-cent piece might seem mundane, but for the seasoned collector well-versed in era coins, it represents each strike of chance, excitement coursing through their veins as they examine the minutiae of a small piece of history. It is worth noting how the attention surrounding this coin feeds into discussions about the nature of value itself. What does it mean for something as seemingly insignificant as a penny to carry such monumental worth? How do we assign value to those items around us in a world chock full of information and transactions? The intricacies involved in category-defining errors, unique stories, and the broader appeal of collecting all converge to showcase a fascinating case study that invites introspection into the nature of value. It elevates what we perceive to be trivial. Exploring the 1986 1-cent coin often leads admirably inquisitive minds down paths that explore our relationships with the artifacts in our lives, urging us to ponder how history, rarity, and belief intersect in the sphere of economics and culture. Thus, whether one views coin collecting as a mere hobby, an investment strategy, or an exploration of history, the story of the 1986 1-cent coin and its remarkable valuation of $270 million epitomizes the astonishing journey that begins with a simple era and spirals out into a world of intrigue, excitement, and remarkable tales woven into the fabric of our shared human experience. Ultimately, for many collectors and enthusiasts, the hunt for rare coins is an adventure unbound by borders, leading individuals on quests rooted in passion and engagement with both history and the unfolding present. The 1986 1-cent coin embodies that journey beautifully, encapsulating the serendipitous nature of discovery, the thrill of ownership, and the unforeseen bridges formed between everyday life and larger existential questions about value, rarity, and the intricacies of human pursuits. So the next time you come across a seemingly unremarkable coin, take a moment to pause and consider the possibilities. You never know what extraordinary histories might lay hidden within the ordinary, waiting for a discerning collector to recognize their worth amid the noise of daily life.